What's good, y'all? So in this video, I'm reacting to Complex, Billie Eilish, and Quenlin Blackwell debate the best and worst things ever. Goat talk. So hopefully this does not get copyrighted. I reacted to something with Complex regarding Phantom. I think his interview, excuse me, and it got blocked, so I couldn't even upload it. So I guess we'll see. But I'm excited. Quinn is hilarious. Um, Billie is amazing. So I feel like this is gonna be great. And I know they've been friends for a while, so it should be real nice, flow, smooth, whatever. Let's just get into it.
Hello? Should we not say it at the same time? I ready. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And this is go. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And this is Goat Talk with Complex. I feel like that gagged.
Okay, good.
Okay.
First, goat.
Goat, fictional character crush. I literally have a list.
Yeah, go.
The Lorax.
She loves.
I feel like there was something regarding Larry, and they were talking about something, and she said the Lorax. What the hell? I'm trying to think about mine, but I feel like that's kind of weird if I'm thinking about like cartoon characters, like, oh my God, I got a crush on this fake cartoon. That's kind of like screaming mental illness. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. She's not a tattoo.
Scooby-Doo.
She's tweaked. Yeah, she's tweaked. It's okay.
Jack Skellington.
I can
yeah,
see, I can see that.
good
I can see
one.
that.
Also, the emo fish from Nemo.
Yeah, she starts to just lose me.
Yikes. Not crush, but like a Queen Anne moment, SpongeBob.
Wait. Okay.
Because I don't think SpongeBob will want me. Like,
Why wouldn't he want you?
Because he's gay.
Says who?
Nickelodeon.
I was just making sure my microphone was working.
Sexual. But maybe that would make you.
He came out on Nickelodeon. On a
did?
Nickelodeon Twitter post, yes.
Wow. It's amazing.
Maybe he
You know what? Okay.
came out a part of the LGBTQ, so maybe he is asexual.
Okay, my list, Jack Skellington. I know this isn't like an animated thing, but it's animated by VFX. Venom. That's a fantasy for sure.
Brr. No.
I know,
BoJack
he's
Horseman.
crazy. Yeah, they start to lose me.
Crash out.
Unfortunately.
Obviously, like Hollywood.
That's a person?
From Cool World.
Cool World.
Fire. Obviously Jessica Rabbit, but that's just that's a duh. Scar.
Solid. Yeah. Goat song that feels like you're like.
Wait, who does Aaron Pierre play? Is he Mufasa? Yeah, because that's Mufasa. Him. I know he's not fictional, but like Aaron Pierre, Trayvon Rhodes. Who else? Jesus, come to me, please.
Anthem.
Honestly, I've been listening to like a lot of old Gaga. Like Poker Face, GUY, Alejandro, that is my shit right now.
Now, can I dick ride? Hit Me Hard and Soft is literally my shit, bitch. Like, that album is my shit. Like, you did your biggest
Freedom. And y'all don't care about my answers, but I'm giving them, and it is what it is. I would say Freedom by Beyonce and Kendrick Lamar. Man at the Garden. You feel me? Fuck. GTFO. Doechii. Let me just get my faves out the way. Doja, Acknowledge Me. Okay. Uh, who am I forgetting? I said GOMD, J. Cole. So we need Tyler in there for sure. Sticky. Fuck, I don't know.
Because my life was not antheming when that shit first dropped. And I was like,
Yes!
I want to know what your favorite is, though,
my favorite.
just for my pleasure.
I think my favorite, I don't even know how to say the song name. You want me to tell you what I call the song? Chichiro?
I think it's called Cheerio.
Cheerio, cherries.
Chihiro.
I love Chichiro.
Gosh.
You girl.
Are you
girl.
But really though? That's
Yes.
the real answer?
Yes. You or Nola Bounce. You know what Nola Bounce music is? It's New Orleans rap music. One of my favorite ones, it goes, I told my host roll another one. Her girlfriend, I turned off on the way he grabbed his face off and go, whoo. That's all I listen to.
I have a video of her like twerking outside of the car door.
Yeah, that was a nice week.
Terrible night.
That might have been the worst night of my year.
Ever.
But lesson learned that night, trust your gut.
Trust your gut. Stop doing things for the plot.
Stop
Stop.
doing things for the plot.
Literally, stop. For
Stop.
The plot.
Stop doing things for the plot. Oh my God.
They're probably being so anticlimactic when it's like, what's your favorite food, bitch? I need to make sure I look crazy. Back this shit the fuck up. It's too close.
Scared. I'm literally scared. Go do it for the plot decision you've made. I feel like I'm being watched.
I have a
Listen,
vote.
if I gave y'all some, y'all would judge me. It's been really bad. It's been really terrible, actually. I'm really ashamed. I'm ashamed.
But I don't have a goat.
What the fuck is that?
Well, that night was woke, but
That night we really can't divulge.
no one will ever know about
No.
that night. Well, a lot of these aren't speakable, but honestly, that other night,
Yes, do it for the plot.
Telekinesis.
It was something to remember, something that you don't tell the children, but something the children know they could never mess with mommy ever a day in their life.
So either they did some stupid shit with a man, they did some stupid shit with each other, or they almost caught a case. Not a caught a case in like a PDF way, but like caught a case like beat a bitch ass way. You feel me?
Okay.
goat hangover cure.
I don't get drunk. I don't even
What?
drink. Throw up.
We've never had any alcohol.
Ever.
And they haven't. They've done coke.
Hello? Hello?
I don't know. They give me. They
you
tried
okay?
coke at least.
Sound like you just died for a second.
I thought it was gonna be.
A little small silent killer. Goat hangover cure would probably be, I'm gonna say a sweat in the sauna.
Honestly, have not ever been hungover. No, actually, that doesn't mean.
That doesn't mean.
But I have not. I don't know what it's like. And I know a couple people who say they didn't ever feel a hangover until they were like
Old.
mid-30s or mid-20s, whatever.
Goat adlib.
There's a song by
Mofo.
Justin
I don't know.
Bieber from Journals. This was like one of my first times I noticed an ad lib, and I was like, that I don't know what that is, but I love it, and I think it's.
It's a good adlib.
What's your favorite?
I didn't know it was about music, so I was just thinking about ad libs that I do in my free time.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And I've been doing
Mofo.
like bow. Like whenever I complete it, I'm like bow.
Yeah.
Like purr. Like purr is
purr.
go ad lib. No, bow or purr or period or shiblam.
Shibboleth.
Like that. One of those. Goat gift you've received.
My first car was a gift from my label.
I don't even want to say mine because these people are rich, so they're gonna put me to shame. I'm gonna lie, I've got some dope gifts though. Like it low key like my family, the people around me are like very well off. I'm just trying. Okay, I'm trying to make it out.
Nice.
Matte Black Dodge Challenger. That was my favorite car in the world.
Strippers call that car a henny or a hemi.
Fire.
I would say a goat gift I received was a mixtape made by one of my exes. Not gonna shout you out, but the gift was nice. It was a mixtape that was each moment of our relationship.
I don't think I know
made into
anyone
a
that she's
song.
dated.
And then he walked me through the entire playlist and played it for me for Valentine's Day.
That's nice.
That's nice.
It was nice.
That's nice.
That was a nice goat gift.
Oh.
But fuck him.
Fuck him. I will never date Aries again, but thank you for the gift. Goat album to cry to.
Sufjan Stevens,
Oh my god, that's
Carrie
war
and
music.
Lowell. 4th of July, specifically on that album, is so upsetting.
never heard
Deeply
that.
upsetting. And so beautiful and so dark. And yeah, that's my choice. What's yours?
You know what song made me cry that you actually introduced me to?
What?
Loving in Silence. I listened to that during my last breakup. So that's,
Wow, so that's a traumatizing song for you too.
yeah.
Yeah, I
that
can't listen
song's-
to it anymore.
I used to take off on planes listening to it. And then I was going through my breakup at the time. So it just kind of all melted together.
Girl.
She's so good.
So good.
They need
Goats.
what's her show? Feeding starving influencers or celebrities or whatever. They need to do one. I like their energy, it vibes. It really does vibe. They give like good friends for like their entire lives vibe. Oh. She gonna say do it.
You said this is your little vibe, right?
I know of some, but I don't know what's good or bad about any of them. All I can think is one.
Okay.
Kai.
Yeah.
You got a monopoly, my boy. You got a monopoly.
Goat, I mean, he's huge, so
Go.
sure.
Goat actor.
Why she didn't? She would have said Duke,
Too
or maybe
cool.
not. I don't know.
Such a-
Or
She's
Jake
like,
Johnson.
you're just channeling something.
Jake Johnson.
I loved Honora, so I'm gonna say Mikey Madison. My entire
Stunning.
life.
I remember the first time I saw her years ago and I was like, it's like Odessa shit.
Yeah, where it's like,
Let her
Where
quote
you're
on
like,
this too.
never seen someone that looks like that before.
like a princess.
Yeah. Okay.
I love princess-looking girls. Royal.
yeah.
Goat
They're
fan
so pretty,
interaction
bro.
you've had. There was one time I was talking to a guy, and we were about to meet up for a date, and he goes, "You know, this is so crazy because you've been my screensaver for years." So that was crazy, right? So that's probably
You
one.
went on the date?
No.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Okay, I
A
thought
good
you
fan
were
interaction
supposed
I've had was my cousin's friends coming to me and saying they feel seen with me and all my stuff on the internet,
Yeah.
which I loved because I didn't have a me growing up.
The other day I was on stage and I just saw this mom. She was just looking down at me and she just was like crying and just holding her heart and looking at me like, just like so thankful. I was in the middle of singing and I just saw her looking down at me and I think she like mouthed like thank you and it just made me just like choke up.
Makes you feel like you're doing the right thing.
Yes. It's like, that's what makes me like, okay, I can do all this other shit.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm not sick anymore, I just sound like it. You can be sick. Sorry. Goat Y2K look.
Whale tail, the thong showing with the baggy pants.
Fire.
Everything.
Honestly, Y2K is fire.
Y2K is good. I just feel like the bling bling, like
It's not my aesthetic. I feel like I'm more like earthy girl, clean girl, streetwear. I think I bounce between those. You feel me? I'm not a Y2K girly. I think it's cute though, on specific people, but yeah, it's just not for me.
he like made it seem annoying.
I think like the low cut jeans, low cut
Yes.
skirt, like mid T.
I don't got the body for that,
Lower
so-
belly showing.
Oh, look,
vibe. And like the big belts and tramp stamp. Yeah.
Love it all.
I don't like. No.
Goat singer.
Off the top of my head, like
Beyonce.
Ella Fitzgerald is like my favorite singer.
Oh, of all time.
Or fucking Tori Kelly has.
Did you hear her national anthem?
Yeah, I did. I've actually been a Tori Kelly fan since I was, I think, 11. And I remember downloading All in My Head. And I remember I couldn't do runs at that time, and I just dreamed about doing runs. And I remember listening to her being like, she's so pretty. And I'd be like, pretty, 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 all day.
Tori Kelly taught you how to rhyme.
Oh God, she is so talented. She's so pretty.
And now who's my goat singer? If not,
She'll-
what just happened in front of me? Just ate that shit up. I'd say you're my goat singer, honestly.
Are you,
girl?
but really though?
Bitch, I said I was gonna dick ride, not even purposefully. Now, if I'm not picking Billie in front of me, my goat singer would probably be Beyonce. Yeah. Like,
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Like, okay, so with the whole Grammy conversation, and everything, you know, they like pan to like Billie when Beyonce was accepting her thing, and she was crying, and people were trying to say, oh, her feelings were hurt, and whatever. They just pitted the two against each other, and you know, she never said nothing about it. Her brother did. And then in my head, I was like, is there beef there? Like, what's up? And so I was wondering here if she was gonna mention or whatever. I don't know. Let me look at this interaction one more time.
now, if I'm not picking Billie in front of me,
Come on.
my goat singer would probably be Beyonce.
Yeah.
Like,
Duh.
yeah.
Beyonce, I mean, duh.
Like, Beyonce's Shiblam.
That's duh.
Beyonce's always had that, like,
Duh. Always.
voice.
It is so
Perfect.
perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect. Unbelievable.
Oh,
I mean, I've never heard her sing like a flat note in my ever.
I don't know the difference between a flat and a full note, so
Flat and
they
full.
both sound
Girl.
right to me.
Just embarrassing question. Goat Billie Eilish lyric.
Oh,
Yes,
my
please.
goat you lyric is I love Haley's Comment. I love that song.
Oh my God.
Like, I can't out throw up if I try. I love
Thanks,
you. I love you. I
girl.
love you. The gag.
I love
There's
it.
something about
This
eating a
shit
girl
is-
out. I like that one. You taste so good. I eat you up. I don't really know. Y'all know what song I'm talking about on Hit Me on Your Soft? Something lunch. I eat that girl for lunch. Something like that. You feel me? I'm bi, so I appreciate.
Chihiro? I don't know, it's not like, you know, unbelievably, you know, groundbreaking, but I just think it's cool. I don't know.
The brown hair with the blue eyes.
And then
Jesus, she
also,
looks
I
the
feel
fuck
really
good.
proud of the lyrics in Skinny. It was like, people
Yes.
say I look happy just because I
Because
got
I got
skinny.
skinny. Yes,
But the
girl.
old me is still me and maybe the real me, and I think she's pretty.
Yes.
Anointed.
I love
I
that
mess with it.
song.
I feel proud of that one.
Goat female rapper.
They gonna say
I'ma
Nicki.
say-
Which I guess isn't a wrong answer, but I got some other, feel me? Got some other names I might list.
Right now, I am loving Glorilla.
Sick.
Glorilla, if you want to shake your ass, turn on Glorilla new album.
Okay. Nicki
Goat
Minaj is
shit.
like, obviously.
See, I'm just
I
saying
love
things that I
goats.
like right now. So like,
I know.
Goat.
I know.
Goat is
That's what's
Nicki.
hard.
I'm gonna
Nicki
agree.
is goat for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. Agree. Goat.
Yeah.
The bar.
Oh shit, we're into woat.
Ooh.
Woat purchase you've made.
My worst purchase I made of all time was I spent my entire savings on rugs because I thought they would be an asset. I had no business manager at the time, and I was like, I can't afford art, so I'll just get some rugs.
Rugs
And
are
then-
mad expensive.
You're telling me I had 20 rugs. And
Why did
half of them, and half of them disintegrated in storage.
Oh,
Worst purchase of all time.
that's tough.
Yes.
Yeah. I paid a company to decorate my house for Halloween, and it was expensive.
What pickup line you've heard?
All pickup lines are terrible.
Terrible. A pickup line is for like somebody that's putting on a show, and I would never be picked up by somebody putting on a show. You're
Yeah.
performing in front of me right now. There's no camera. What are we doing?
I know.
As I feel.
Yeah.
Last card on the docket.
Okay, what advice you've received?
Worst advice.
Put money before anything else.
Who gave you that advice?
Somebody who ain't had a morsel of bread in a long time. I think there's a lot of things in your life and in like your creative process that you shouldn't have money in the back of your head with. So I don't think that's good advice.
100%, yeah.
Just
Bitch, are
not
you from
true.
hell? I'll take all.
I just got like some advice from like it was unwarranted. I did not ask. They just like thought that it was like necessary to start to speak prophecies to me. And like a mix of crackheads and just people that make the worst terror, like the worst life decisions possible, ever possible. Like, and I'm looking like, you thought I needed help from you? You think that I'm gonna take anything you're saying serious? Like, no. You know what I'm saying? It'll be different if they're like, don't be like me, because like, oh wow, great advice. But it's like they actually like thought that it was just bad advice. It like it's different to have wisdom. I'm not saying that you gotta, be the in the best position and this and that and the third. Like having wisdom is having wisdom. Knowledge is knowledge. But these people were stupid.
I mean,
Are you?
mansplaining advice is just can't do it. I was just talking about how one of my biggest pet peeves in the world is somebody explaining something to me, anybody, not just a man, but somebody explaining something to me that I know a ton about, and they're explaining to me like I don't. Like, even if they don't even know that I know a lot about it,
It's
still,
like,
I'm like, it just
You're
really,
looking at me like I know less than I do.
Yes.
And I feel disrespected.
That's
by it a little
frustrating.
bit.
I don't know. I mean, it's not really advice, but somebody was like, if you lost weight, you could be a really great model when I was like 12.
Oh, they
She
are.
actually told my mom, Billie could be a model if she just lost weight. And I just
Almond
remember.
moms.
Yeah.
You're to the detriment of your own children.
Love my mom though.
Love mine too.
Love mine. I'm acting like I'm included, and I included myself. So, ooh, I really enjoyed that. They are fire. Like they just the energy that they give. Yes, the chemistry. The like that. Just like I said, it gave real friends. And it was no awkwardness. It was just very authentic, and I appreciated it. Like I said, I'm looking out for the starving influencers with Billy on it. I feel like that would be hilarious. They need to have some fire dishes though. I guess it'll be related to Billy in some way. Wonder what that would be. Hmm. Or her they say like stuff like I think Quinn does it based off of the person's like ethnic background, but I'm not what's isn't Billy white? Like what's her ethnicity? Not race, ethnicity. Um So, anyways, I'll be on the lookout for that. If they release one, I will be reacting to it, so expect that. But yeah, y'all tell me what you think. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, follow me on TikTok, and I'll see y'all in the next one.